And I'm at world-famous WeatherTech Laguna Seca Raceway with 250 Rotarians today. And we're planting a significant monarch butterfly rescue habitat. Monarch butterfly migrates from Mexico to Canada, and Laguna Seca Raceway is now a major pit stop along that journey.
I was contacted by the Rotary Clubs of Monterey County to look into their proposal for establishing butterfly habitats at Laguna Seca. And we, of course, fully supported that. Butterflies are an important part of our ecosystem and pollinators and kind of the canary in the coal mine for a lot of environmental issues.
This was something we were very excited to be a part of. It's very important to us to help the local ecosystem, and a big part of Laguna Seca recreation area is the animals and the plants that are here. So this was something that was an easy decision for us to help with. The monarch butterflies are something that are very important to this area, and us being able to help produce space for them to refuel and to, on their way to the bay and the other parts of their migration was something that we were really happy to help with the community.
The plants went through a 4-stage selection process. We first contacted the Xeris Society to make certain that we were collecting plants that were of benefit and attraction to the monarch butterfly. Our next step was the Pacific Grove Natural Museum of History, who vetted that list and qualified those plants as being native to Monterey County. Third, we selected the plants, then were reviewed by California State Monterey Bay. Their botany department helped us select plants that had the highest survival rate through their studies in this particular microclimate.
So we planted 180 milkweed plants, and this will attract the monarch butterflies next year. And so we should have a robust journey for the butterflies.
Inside it's all like kind of silky kind of things, and when they open up, that's where they lay their eggs. The butterflies lay their eggs.
In addition to milkweed, we are planting nectar-producing plants such as coyote mint, ceanothus. We have some varieties of aster that are being planted, as well as some nesting grasses as well. In addition to the monarch butterflies, the bees and other varieties of butterflies will also enjoy this habitat as well. Of course, the milkweed, the narrow-leaf milkweed, is very specific to the needs of the monarch butterfly for propagating the species.
The migration, a lot of people think that, it's a butterfly making a migration all the way through California down into Mexico, but it's actually multiple generations of butterflies that move down. And so they're all constantly moving back and forth through California, but they do travel long distances. And due to development and climate change and other factors, their food sources are dwindling. And so it's important that we are able to create these, pit stop areas for them to both feed and grow.
It's very important for the community to come together, and I think that this is a prime example of the Monterey, County community coming out here and working to do something special together.
The Rotary Clubs will provide the maintenance for the butterfly habitats. We'll take care of the watering, the weeding, the annual pruning of the plants and mowing of the grasses to let the wildflowers come up through that area. And so yeah, it's a really great cooperative arrangement between the county, Laguna Seca, and the Rotary Clubs. And our intent is to do the next project at San Lorenzo Park in King City, and then hopefully expand into our other county parks and have these butterfly habitats throughout our community, so we can increase our butterfly and insect species that need those native plants to survive.
We actually have a part 2 to this project. What we're going to do in the spring, we're going to look at another site over in San Lorenzo Park in King City, and that'll be our second site that we hope to attract butterflies at. And we will be inviting other Rotary Clubs from Kings County, San Luis Obispo County, and we hope to continue this trend all the way down the coastline.
I truly stand here humbled to be around so many people that are giving up their Saturday mornings to come out here and do something that's so important for a pollinator that is so important for all of us, not just for our agriculture, but also for what we stand for as a community. Butterflies, like I said, stem beyond Pacific Grove. They really mean a lot to us on the Central Coast, all the way up to Santa Cruz, California, because we know this area is the home. It's, you know, we have enough people coming in from out of town as vacation homes. We want more butterflies coming in using this as their vacation home. And that's why in Washington, D.C., I've introduced a couple pieces of legislation. The Monarch Act, which provides millions of dollars for a program to conserve and preserve our monarch butterflies, but also the Monarch Pollinator Highway Act that I'm glad to say actually was signed into law this week with the signing of the infrastructure package. And so it's going to provide funding, federal funding, for what you did today. So basically, you won't have to rely on the community to help you out. It's going to be also the federal government is going to play their role in making sure that we get our butterflies returning here to the Central Coast. But thank you, because look, no matter what is going on, no matter what is not going on in Washington, D.C., it really does come down to organizations like the Rotary, to people like you who are willing to come out here and do what's right for the habitat of our monarch butterflies.